Hello, in this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to create an online survey and quiz using Google Form. I'll take you step by step on creating an online survey using Google Form. So to get started, let's head over to our browser.
Go to Google drive.google.com. So once you get to drive.google.com, just anywhere in the panel, just left click. So once you left click, you can see those options. We have to upload files, we have Google Docs, Google Sheets, so Google Slides and Google Forms. So the option we're selecting is Google Forms. If you want to create a sheet for your Google form, you can come here and create a sheet. So let's select Google Forms. So once we select Google Forms, it will load. Alright, so this is the Google form. So this is your questions, and then this is your response. This is your response panel. This is your question panel. Alright, so to set up the form, you first need to give your form a title. I just say survey. I just say national survey. So let's call it a national survey. So we're giving the survey a name. So you can give you can come here and give the survey some descriptions. So let's say this is alright, so you've given your form a description. So to start creating a question, so just come here. Alright, so to create a question, you click this button, add questions. So let's set our first question. Let's assume we want to ask for the user's name. Alright, so if ask the question, what is your name? So those are field options. So we have it can be short answers. The short answers are answers that has no object options, and then they varies. It varies between 1 to 200 words. 1 to 200 words. So we have paragraph. Paragraph is when you have a long, like more than 250 words. So we have multiple choice. This is a radio multiple choice for radio buttons, multiple choice for checkbox. So this if you have a drop down, if you want to create a file uploading, you want to create a field form for uploading file. So we have if you want to create a linear scale, a multiple choice grid, or a checkbox grid, and or if you want to create a date. So let's just say for this question, let's say is a short answer. Alright, so that's the first question. So let's create the next question. Alright, so let's create the next question. How old are you? So how old are you? So let's say this one, let's make this a short answer also. Sorry, let's make it a short answer. Let's make it a short answer. Well, here there are some other options we can add here. There are some other options we can add here. So if you click here, you can either make the question required or non-required. If you make it required, when the viewer is viewing the question, they will see a star here, which means the question is compulsory. You must answer the question before you can submit the survey. So if you don't want the question to be required, you can turn off the required button. Alright, so here we can customize some few options about the question. So for instance, you can use response validation, or you can add description to the question. So let's just click on response validation. So response validation, we have different options here. So we can make it a number, that is, you restrict the users to entering only a number. So we can if it's a number, we can select, if the number if you want to select a range of number. Let's say, for instance, you want number that is greater than you can put the number here 18. So you are assuming you are creating the survey for someone that's above 18 years. So you can select, you want numbers and you want them to be greater than 18. So you can add customized text here. The customized text will be for errors. That is, if the user tries to input a figure that is an answer that is below 18, so you can write a customized an error that will show up. You can say this survey is for people above 18 years. All right, so we're done with that. So let's create the next question. So the next question, gender. Let's say gender. So here, okay, so you can see the suggestions already generated. So option 1, so gender, you can make it a multiple choice. Of course, gender can only be a single choice. So radio button is the best. So we can add option male, female, and then we can ask mixed gender. Alright, so we created the questions. So we can ask, you can include more options if you add more options. So let's create the next question. You can see this is the button to create the question. So click on the button, then you're creating the next question. State of residence. So state of residence, we can make this a drop down. We can make this a drop down. So let's make this a drop down. Okay, that means we will need to add as many options as possible. Lagos, Ogun, Alright, so as the list continues, and then so you can make this required. So let's make let's make it required. Okay, so let's make it required, and let's make all the questions required. We made this required, so let's make this. Let's make everything required. Let's make all the questions required. All right. So we've made all the questions required. Now this place, I want to show you something. So assuming you creating a survey where one response, like a survey that has a skipping pattern. For instance, a response has to take you the questions is categorized based on a response. Okay, let's assume you're creating a survey for residents of Lagos only. Okay, so you have a survey questionnaire for the survey questionnaire for people that reside in Lagos is different from the survey questionnaire for people that reside in Ogun State, for instance, or people that reside in. Alright, so you get a gist. So you're creating you want your response you want to create different sections based on people's response. So let's assume you're creating survey for the set of different questionnaires for people in Lagos or Anambra and stuff, so based on geopolitical regions. So what you just do is just come here, so here, then go to section based on answer. So you can see this one continue. For each of them you can say continue to next section, or you can choose go to sections. You can choose specific sections. So to create a section, just click here. Okay, so this is section 2. You can name this section 2 Lagos survey. Okay, so this section is alright. So you've created the section, then you can begin to add questions to the sections. Okay, so back to here, then you can select section 2 Lagos survey. So when the user clicks on Lagos, it will take them to the Lagos survey. So you can create one more section and say another section. So let's say let's call this one, sorry, let's call it okay, so let's call it Anambra survey. So here on the Anambra, then we can select 3 is Lagos, Anambra is 2. You can select Anambra. So you can shuffle the sections. So if you want to make a section go up, you can shuffle the section. Alright, so that is the basics about creating a survey. Right, so after creating your survey, you can preview the survey. But before you preview the survey, there are some things we need to actually, you can customize the look of our survey. So to customize the look of our survey, just come here and you can add, there are different add-on you can add to your survey, like some add-on that enhance the functionality of your survey. And if you're a programmer, like if you program, you can go to script editor, so you can edit the CSS, HTML, and probably JavaScript of the survey. So the survey is actually created with CSS, JavaScript, and HTML, so you can edit that. And so this is here. This is where you can preview. We can customize the theme of our survey. You can change the theme of our survey from the default one. So you can change it to something bluish. You can choose an image that will cover the entire area. So we can change the background. We can do a lot of things about the background. You can change the background. So there are more options for the background. You can change the font style. You can change the font style of the survey. I'm okay with the basic. So you can do a lot of things. So you can change the theme. You can if you have a you can use a picture as the header. So just come here, choose an image, and then add the image to it. The image will be the header. So to add add-on, so you can come to settings. Alright, so you can come to settings, and if you can come to settings, and then you can collect email of the users, and then you send their response to them. If you want not to send their response to them, just click on respond receipts, just click on it, and then if responded request for it or always, so you can just say let's uncheck this. So we can limit the number of responses. So limit is mostly based on email. So you want to do limits based on probably GPS. There are ads on. Just go to ads on panel. There are ads on that you can add to it. If you want users to edit the after submit or see summary charts, of their submit, so you can add this. If you want them to edit it after submitting, you can add this. So presentation, no much things to show here. So we can set a confirmation message. Thank you for taking the survey. And then, so if you want to create a quiz, the same survey you created, you can convert it into a quiz. To convert it into a quiz, just click on make this a quiz. So those are the basic settings. Once you're done, click on save. Alright, so we're done with the survey. So let's preview our survey. This is how our survey will look like to people who will fill it. Okay, so we have the email, so the name, so age, gender, male. So you can see, because I put 17, it's prompting me it's for people above 18 years. Gender, male, and state of residence, you can choose Lagos. Now when we choose Lagos, you can click on next. Okay, let me make it 20. Alright, so you can see for that place, until we add something above 18 years. Actually we're supposed to make it above 17 rather, instead of 18. So if you choose Lagos and click on next, it will take us to the Lagos survey questionnaire. If you go back and then choose, let's say, Anambra, choose choose Anambra to take us to the Anambra. It will take us to the Anambra survey. So you can click on next. You are done with the survey. Then you can submit the survey. Alright, so thank you for taking the survey. The survey has been submitted, so you can view your responses. Alright, so that's for that. So if you come to the response place, we can see the responses I just inputted now. You can see my email, my name, the age. You can see the response. You can see a chart, showing the responses and all of that. So if you want to populate the response to your chart, just come here, click on this, and then create a new spreadsheet. So you can click on create. So once you create the new spreadsheet, so basically you can see these are the responses. So every other responses you created will be populated here. Alright, so that's a quick one on creating a survey and a quiz. So thank you very much.